shooting. New footage released of the Rust movie set. You remember the movie set where Alec Baldwin discharged a weapon and ended up killing his own cinematographer. Fox 11 in Los Angeles with a full breakdown.
Watching Fox 11 News Special Report.
And good evening. Welcome to a new week here on the Fox 11 News Special Report. I'm Alex Michelson.
And I'm Marla Tejas. Tonight, for the first time, we are seeing Alec Baldwin in the moments right after the deadly movie set shooting as deputies responded.
How's it going, sir? So my understanding, you were in the room when the lady, when someone was shot?
Holding the gun, yeah.
Okay, alrighty.
What do you need?
Well, I know your name, so it's
Call you back, okay?
Let me get with my lieutenant and see where we want you to hang out, okay?
Whatever you want to do. Whatever.
Yes, sir. All right, give me just a second.
All right, here you are seeing a seemingly compliant Alec Baldwin interact with the deputy. This deadly shooting happened back in October when Baldwin was rehearsing a scene.
So unfortunately, we lost their coverage right there. But luckily, we do have some of the video that we want to show you in full of Baldwin there as they were rehearsing the scene for the Rust movie. Again, this was a Western movie set there where he had to pull out his weapon and eventually pull the trigger. So we're going to play out that video for you live, raw, and unfiltered. So here we have it, Alec Baldwin kind of rehearsing for one of the scenes in this movie 6 months following the Rust movie shooting, which resulted in the death of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office released everything that they've collected in the investigation so far. These files all related to the Rust movie set investigation. They include dash camera footage from deputies and detectives, incident reports, crime scene photos, examination reports, witness interviews, set video, and staff photos collected through the course of the investigation. The investigation's still open, and it remains ongoing. This video of when police showed up on the scene here, they started interviewing and talking to Baldwin. Still, there's some components of the investigation that remain outstanding, including FBI firearm and ballistic forensics, DNA and fingerprint analysis. Also, the New Mexico Medical Examiner findings report and the analysis of Baldwin's phone data extracted from the sheriff's investigators. But this obviously body camera footage, raw footage of when they first came to the scene and started talking to Baldwin himself about the shooting. For those who are unfamiliar about this story, a gun that Baldwin was holding discharged, and the movie's director of photography, Halyna Hutchins, which I said before, was fatally hit on October 21st while she was showing him in what direction to point a prop gun during the rehearsal. So this was the rehearsal video, professional footage of what would have been used in the Rust movie. In a previous interview, Baldwin said that he hadn't pulled the trigger when the gun went off. Hutchins, who was 42 years old, died, and the director, Joel Sousa, was wounded when the bullet passed through her arm into his shoulder. Just in February, the family of Halyna Hutchins announced the filing of a wrongful death lawsuit at a press conference, along with several other lawsuits, civil lawsuits against Baldwin himself and against Rust Movie Productions. So we wanted to just show you some of this video that was obtained here, the final release of the footage that's being utilized in the investigation. We want to just listen in to this video in particular as we can hear some of the remarks from Baldwin himself.
So this is our crime scene tech. We're going to document the clothes. We're going to have them change out, take the clothes, and then we can follow up that back to the shop. And we'll go from there, okay?
Press isn't in here yet.
Yeah, no, she's with us.
Could you hold on 1 second, please?
So you can see there Baldwin answering his phone as investigators took photos of him. This also a look at the inside where the shooting actually happened and where the film, the movie was being filmed there.
CPR? I don't know.
So there we have it. Always showing you all of these things live, raw, and unfiltered as we have them here. We're going to be keeping our eyes on not only that wrongful death lawsuit filed from the Hutchins family, but on all of the other lawsuits for people who were involved, as many of the production members are now suing Baldwin and suing the production company as a whole.